Welcome to The Digital Thread. I'm Cassandra Yocum with Autodesk Tandem, and today I have Skip Visch with me, our Global Director of Sales. Welcome.
Hi, thanks, Cassandra.
So I wanted to talk to you about what trends you're seeing and your experience and how it applies to Tandem. You have experience in manufacturing and tech, and I'm just curious what trends you're seeing, how you see that apply to Tandem. So yeah, tell us about yourself to begin with.
Awesome, thanks. Yes, so first of all, I've been in SaaS for 29 years. It's been a minute, but I have loved every minute. I've been a SaaS leader for that amount of time. Started at Texas Instruments and was in their analog and mixed signal product group, and then moved to software, where I was in a variety of roles. I led the aerospace and defense sector, ran a bunch of different sales teams on a global basis, and then a couple other SaaS companies between then and now. And this is probably one of the most exciting times to be in software. Everything that's happening inside Autodesk and everything that's related to us in terms of AI and where that world is going. So it's a pretty cool time to be here.
It's a really exciting time. I can, agree. So I'm curious, AI, everybody's favorite topic right now. I just wanted to gauge your thoughts and feelings and kind of see where you want to take this conversation with that.
It's almost FOMO. Like, if you don't have AI in your collateral, you're going to get left behind. But that's just the surface. Like, if you don't have anything tangible, beneath the surface, it's going to quickly become a paper tiger and fall apart. And that's the exciting part about where we are with Tandem, is it's got some really amazing technology inside the AI space that gets us into the digital twin buildings, and allows those folks that are in the owner-operator space to actually treat the building like a living, breathing thing, because it has a personality, and you have to take care of it like you do a brother or sister or a parent or a pet. So there's a lot of things happening inside the digital twin space that has to be helped along by AI, because there's so much to do that if the human had to do it alone, it probably would be a bad ending for everybody.
Now, something I hear a lot is like everybody's afraid that AI is going to take jobs, and I don't believe in that, especially when it comes to this industry and sector. I see it as a tool that's really going to, I want to say, well, it's going to benefit them. It's going to maybe automate some things, but these are tasks that we were probably managing day to day. We're going to have data that we didn't even know we should be measuring, if you will, right? So can you speak to how AI is going to impact facility managers on a day-to-day?
There's a degree of efficiency that's going to show up that wasn't present even a year ago. I look at this and I draw a parallel to robots hitting the automotive industry. I used to be responsible for the automotive sector at another company. And when the lines of assembly went automated, everyone thought the workers were going to get replaced by robots. And it just didn't happen that way. What happened was the workers became more efficient. They became retrained in terms of how they could contribute on a daily basis. And I think the same is true with AI. It's going to make us more efficient. It's going to take some of the menial work that doesn't need to be done by a human, and first of all, speed it up. And second of all, give the humans more time to go be more efficient, work smarter, not harder in their day-to-day job. So I don't believe in any form or fashion it's going to replace humans.
What is like the number one thing factory operators are worried about? For instance, my brother works in factory ops at a glass plant, and they have to make sure the machines are at a certain temperature and whatnot, and they're not changing their machines very often, but they are repairing them. Like, what is the thing in automotive that they're most worried about?
I think design flaws. Think about how many recalls, when you hear that there's been a recall in an assembly of a specific brand or a component that could cause an engine fire or cause the anti-lock braking system to fail. Those all have material impacts to safety, to human life. And as soon as you start talking about that the depth of concern to make sure that it's done right and it's something that can be monitored, really you can't put a price tag on it. But I think, that's the space where you're looking at things through an assembly and manufacturing process, but we start looking at it even further up the stream, which is the coolest thing about Tandem is you can go way far upstream and start looking at when you're picking a site for a building to be built. What's the angle to the sun? How many windows? What's the shade? What's the sun? What's the energy efficiency or inefficiency that you have to account for? And then you start looking inside the building and say, well, how's the airflow set up? Every single asset that you have to place is important and it's critical. And it may not seem critical at the moment. It's just a thermostat. But down the road, if you happen to put that thermostat where the door is constantly opening and the temperature is getting knocked down, then it's becoming very efficient and the AC continues to run. So there's a lot of simulations that take place, and AI helps you do those simulations on a huge basis. There's not a limitation of how many times you can run the simulation to get the most efficient building.
Now, you briefly mentioned earthquakes and things, and something that's been top of mind since our last webinar with the Birmingham Tech Center has been safety. Now, they've been utilizing Tandem to keep track and measure their sensors for their hazardous materials, anything that might leak, emit gas. They have sensors on even though like AED and things like that. So if equipment gets picked up, they're like, oh, maybe this was used, or make sure it's there for future safety concerns. From your experience working in this, what other safety do you see Tandem playing a role in?
I think there are a lot of aspects, everything from worker safety, where it could be that their walking path takes them too close to an active conveyor belt, or some type of equipment that may be cutting, where all of a sudden there's a risk there. Or if something leaks, that all of a sudden there's a hazard of falling. And if you fall, it's sharp equipment, sharp objects. So there's bodily injury. There's the anxiety of worrying about, again, getting back to physical safety and physical health and awareness for your employees. And if you're able to go show people what we're doing is going to help keep the environment safer, then all of a sudden they're very interested.
Now, if you could summarize it, what is the value of Tandem to factory operations?
There is a lot of value, but I would say that Tandem can be the eyes, ears, and brains of a building and report back to whoever's in charge, the owner, the operator, the facilities manager. That's your eyes and ears for everything that happens out on the floor.
Do you have any thoughts about capital planning, industry agnostic, and how a Tandem impacts capital planning?
Well, I think that what you work on is, from a preventive maintenance perspective, how does that save you? Because you optimize what you have to bring equipment down to replace it. There's a safety component where, you can't put a price on a single life that gets lost because something happened because we didn't plan for it appropriately. Then you have operating expenses that are reduced because you have climate control that's better. You have fire safety, fire control that allows you to minimize the damage should a fire break out or an electrical problem happen. So there are so many things that are incremental and compound the savings when you're in the capital space that Tandem can help you reduce those to make them. You could plug in whatever number you want. You could say it'll save you 50%, 20%. It's still a big number.
Well, thank you for joining me today. If you guys have any questions for Skip about any of the topics we covered today, from AI to manufacturing and airports and how Tandem is impacted by all that, please let us know in the comments.